When on my
Well,
end, it sounded
yeah.
like,
I thought,
"Hello, ladies and dead."
you know what happened? I thought no one was hearing me because like I saw you talking. So
I
I
think
was like,
everybody is
wait.
in, by the way, guys. So,
Oh, they are. Okay.
well, they gave us a little bit of a light show to try and wait for me. Always very nice, very appreciated. But well, we see. It's going to be an interesting match, and it's best of 5, of course, as always. And it's already going with a little bit of misses, a little bit of, well, feeling out each other's team. And it is now Eidolon Amethyst that is being oppressed by LV Pink.
Yeah, exactly. Like the pressure immediately started here for ILV Pink. Like a little bit on the mistouch on the kickoff, but they immediately started pressuring Amethyst here. Like shot on the back right here. Oh, it's almost great chance, but it didn't work out. Ross here with a dribble. Oh, it's over. That's a goal. 1-0. 4.5 minutes remaining. That's pretty interesting goal to score, but it worked out.
I mean, interesting or not, it was a nice control from Ross right there. He knew that he had all the space of the world. He had the time to, well, make the most out of it. And that's exactly what he did right there. The defense predicting it to be a flick towards a backboard.
And
But a
that's...
quick shot from not Voya.
But someone lost connection.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
uh-oh.
What a great first stream, guys. Let's go.
Yeah, the first momentum stream, and it's already going haywire. I don't know what we do. I think we have to look in the rulebook unless we have Timmy or Cursed Wolf telling us what to do. But I would say that we just move on from the same point where it was. I think 2 goals and like 4 minutes. And 30
No. I think it was 1 goal because he started he disconnected at the kickoff.
True. I guess it is an open debate right now, and I should ask the team if we just start 1 goal in for ILV.
Yeah, I think I agree on this. It's like the most fair statement for both teams here. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, ILV Pink here, they had a really great start at the beginning. So yeah, it's looking really good for ILV Pink here. And it's just showing like that they have a lot of pressure, but can they keep can they keep the pressure going? Like that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, well, of course they're now messing around, just trying to stay warm, because it is still, of course, well, up to debate really what's going to happen. But it feels like they're going with the plan, so it's gonna be 1 goal for them. I don't know, it's like 4 minutes and
4
45
minutes
seconds.
25. 4 minutes 25.
Well, we'll see. I mean, it is up to them if they want to wait the time as well. Well, we're not going along with the rules. Lucy, I think we're gonna get banned after this stream. Oh well.
Oh, great. Let's go. I mean, sometimes rules are there to be broken.
Yeah,
But
exactly. I
sometimes
fully
it's not
agree.
smart to break a rule, but we're just gonna take the risk here. I think this is just the most fair option for both teams. So
I mean, I feel like it would only matter if the other team that is playing against them doesn't apply and says, no, we want them to carry on 2v3.
exactly.
If they say we want to remake and carry on as a 3v3 from the same point, then I feel like they have the last decision and it will not have to be gone back to the rules.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
if that match would have been played off stream, they might have just talked about it and went with the same conclusion, because otherwise that would be, well, a little bit of a shaky first game. You never know what happened. Maybe Sabashi, his parents, were also rerouting the internet. So, hey, it
I
happens.
mean, we didn't break a rule because Empty said, if a goal has been scored or more, like 1 goal or more, then 2 minutes have already been played. We only played half a minute, so we're doing something that's allowed.
No. If a goal has been scored,
Yeah.
that's requirement 1, which happened.
Mm-hmm.
Then the match has to be carried on as a 2v3. If the game has been going for longer than 2 minutes, but there has no goal been scored, then the same thing applies. That's the rule.
Yeah.
But
But like both teams said they would restart the match, so
we're gonna throw in the fact that we speak Dutch and they really didn't understand the rule.
Yeah,
I feel
what
like
is the
that's the
rule?
safest
Can
bet.
you? What is the rule? Can you read that? No, I don't think so.
Well, at least I wish we could rejoin the lobby. At least that would be nice.
Oh yeah, it's very great.
Is it your doing, Chloe?
Well, yeah, no, of course not.
What do you mean? Definitely not. Oh, this is already going amazing, but oh well.
Yeah, I mean it's not like our fault to be honest, but hey.
Well, maybe if you ask the players, they will always say it's your fault.
Yes. If you solo queue, it's always your fault.
It's your fault for queuing up alone.
Yeah, I mean, true but not true. Maybe you don't have friends like me because I don't have friends. I always solo queue, but I still get good ranks. I mean, ranks don't matter because you can get carried really hard, and I don't want to say names, but
I mean,
Jesus Christ, do I know
regardless,
people?
regardless, sometimes even if you
Yeah.
solo queue, then you end up playing with two guys that just carry your ass anywhere. Like a bubble scene duo that is actually amazing. It's like Call and Shots. If those two are on your team, I mean, I think you're guaranteed a win unless the others on the other team are like RLRS players or also bubble
Yeah.
scene players, like an entire team.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes it's just a little bit of luck factor.
Yeah, but I never have the luck factor on my side.
Don't
That's the
worry, you're not
unfortunate
alone.
part.
I'm the crossbar god at that point where you hit the crossbar just too many times that you're like, yep,
Yeah.
this game is not made for me. I'm gonna retire right here, right now. But before we do the retirement, I think we have a game to cast. Somebody was a little bit trigger happy. We're already only with 8 people in, so I guess we have to stall a little bit for the 9th person, but they are in right now, so I guess we're about to go. I almost did leave match. That's definitely not a good start, but hey.
You're not supposed to play here, Wolf.
Well, it's only a matter of time, someday maybe. Okay, that's the first goal.
Oh. Oh, Kevin, buddy. No.
Sabah! What is Sabashi doing? Yo, are we gonna get a goal? Guys, thank
What a
you.
goal! Great goal from Expendable.
I mean, to
Amazing
be honest,
touch here.
that should have been given to... Wait, who scored again? I think it was Ross. That should have been given to Ross. Just for stats purposes, but oh well.
No, he will score another one.
Okay. If you
Okay.
say so. But
I mean,
yeah,
they
here
will
we
just
are.
continue like this, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, here we are finally now playing for real, and it is ILV with that immediate pressure, all immediately trying to break that defense, but we see that Eidolon Esports is trying to break through. They're trying to break through that offensive pressure from ILV, but they are not able to escape their grasp. An open net and 2 people right there. Expendable just makes it an easy 2-0.
A nice pass from Ross here, over the player here. That was a great beat from Ross, and it's 2-1. Like, we didn't even need to restart. It was 2-1. Like, it became 2-1 anyways.
I mean 2-0, I mean.
1? Oh my god. Okay.
Nothing happened. We were just moving on, boys. Oh, well,
It's a script.
boys
It's a
roll.
script. It's a script.
Is it a script? Then now Eidolon Esports has to score.
Of
Let's
course.
see if the scripted scenario from Lucia is right. But right there, we have not Voya already pushing that ball. Sabaji getting that ball cleared away. Definitely a nice on speed and on that pressure. Now that's an opportunity for Gavin. Almost going in, but the redirect just goes all the way to the other side. Not even going remotely close towards the net.
Kevin almost has a shot on net here. Another one from Savage. Expendable has a really good clear to relieve some pressure before you're going on the wall. Has an open net. He almost scores it. That was amazing though.
Well, an amazing first half of the game. We're already only like 1 minute and 30 seconds in. Definitely half. Not to say that it's half, but oh well. We're getting there. But we see that the main game is going for ILV right now compared
Yeah, they have
to...
a lot of pressure here. Like, the pressure for ILV is like a lot, but I don't think like maybe they're not that good in defense, but their offenses are really good. So I have to see how that goes.
I mean, not
That's a
good on
really
defense,
great
but a
pass.
beautiful pass.
And Roske just banging that one into the corner. What a shot from Roske here. And here's the goal for his stats. You know, he deserved it.
I mean, to be honest, he should have had 2 by now.
Yeah, but
hey. Hey! I mean, I'm a mathematician. No, to be honest, I'm an engineer. So, 2 different things, but still, numbers are numbers. They have to be exact. But hey.
Yeah, it's 3-0 now for ILV. They're really going strong in game 1.
Well,
We have take.
Strong game 1 is of course very nice. That will
Yeah,
sometimes dictate the entire pace for an entire series, but we see them double committing a little bit. So if Eidolon can just take control of those double commits and place them perfectly, get that ball past a double commit, then there's only one person potentially back in defense, and then they can use the number advantage.
Oh, Bubba Kush does a backflip. That's so unfortunate for Bubba Kush. But Foya here is gonna just punish this mistake. Roske on the just shots it on the backward, and it's just open net. As easy as you can get it. And it's 4-0. Now we only have like half of the match remaining, and we are 4-0 up. Like, what can we expect from this Eidolon roster? Can they really bring this back? Because I don't really have hopes for them this time, but maybe next game they will take it. This game is really in the hands of ILV.
Yeah, it's almost at the point that you can say that it's becoming one-sided, but we see right there a very offensive boost grab coming out from Eidolon Esports. Definitely puts a lot of pressure on ILV, but right there, nobody on defense. That's just giving them the time and the pressure to create it and make it so hard for that defense. Nobody's right there, and a 5th goal for ILV Pink.
And Expendal here gets his hat-trick. I mean, it wouldn't be really a hat-trick, but
it
he
would
got
be
it.
2 goals, but hey.
Hey, it's a hat-trick.
Yeah, in this scenario it is a hat-trick, that's true.
Yeah,
but oh well.
he really punished the open net yet again, and it's so good from ILV Pink here. They're leading so strong in the offense that like Amethyst can't even get like an offense going, in my opinion. But this is chance.
Not being able to create an offensive pressure, an offensive opportunity, of course, comes down to a lot of things. It comes down to placement from your entire team, but there is the first goal. Bubakush makes it 1-5, and Eidolon is back on the board.
Yeah, that was actually a really good angle from Bubakush here. Just because he shot that so slow, it went in. So yeah, that was good.
Well,
it's a really good kicker from ILV Pink.
Yeah, it's taking control, and it's of course a good communication right there. We saw that immediate follow-up coming out. Yeah. That's of course putting on a ton of pressure. Expendable solo in the top right.
4 goals already for Expendable. He's going on. He's doing his best right now. Like, he's actually playing on fire.
Well, on fire. That's his 4th goal. Now it would have been a legitimate hat-trick, but still, here he is with 4 goals. Maybe looking to extend it even further, as he is of course that main striker right now for ILV. Already scored 4 goals. Of course, the players.
That's some of that. Bubakush almost has a 2nd goal there. It was a really good chance. But Expendable doing a great job trying to clear the ball. They have a bit of an awkward situation there against like between Foya and Expendable. It didn't help Amethyst, but yeah.
Well, not able to help them out. A bump and an open goal. Bubakush with the 2nd goal, he might be showing up with a potential hat-trick as well.
Yeah, that was a great bump from Kevin. Like, the third didn't have any chance at all to save the ball there.
Well, no chance to save it. 40 seconds remaining. Maybe this is the momentum builder that Eidolon need for that 2nd game, because of course they will not win this game 1. That's as clear as day. But right there, beautiful shot from Kevin. 3-6 already. Maybe it's still on the table. We have 40 seconds.
It's scary. Yeah, they can do it. If they score like 3 kickoff goals here, they can do it.
Or 3 goals in this fashion. I mean, it is more than enough.
Yeah, exactly. But that's really hard to pull off, and I don't think ILV will give them this one. They're just gonna say, not today, we're gonna get this game 1.
Well, ILV trying to keep that defense nice and tight, as it should be, because otherwise that ball is coming through. But right there, Kevin quickly challenging not Noya to get that ball cleared away, get that potential offensive pressure. But the last 10 seconds, this is game 1. But will it be at the hands of a last goal
That's
from
another goal
Eidolon?
for
Yes,
Kevin.
it is.
Another goal from Kevin there. Like, Bubakush just trying to make it awkward for the defense, and he did it in a really good way. He almost saved the goal though.
To be honest, he just wanted his hat-trick, let's be honest.
Yeah, he just wanted to. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, of course, you can blame him for that. But this one... Oh! It's another goal. Like...
I mean,
That's-
I might have been rooting for ILV, but right there, that last half game, holy moly. Eidolon do have the power, do have the pressure to
Yeah, exactly.
bring it to ILV Pink, and that's going to be very interesting to see further down the line, because I feel like ILV Pink might struggle after this game 1.
Exactly. Like... This was like, at the end... Maybe ILV just gave up. Like, they were like, oh, we're so far up. Like, oh, it doesn't matter. They will just score a couple goals, you know? Like, but they, like, Eidolon really came back. So, yeah, it's a scary moment for ILV Pink here, because if the momentum from Eidolon is getting back, like, going into the next, like, game, it's gonna be really scary for ILV Pink, and I think Amethyst would be taking game 2, but we will see how it goes. And we have Stealthy Wolf just taking the lights. He didn't. And we go.
We are back now in game 2. This is game 2, right? It feels like game 3 already because we have to remake so many times, but hey.
Yeah, I'm joining. I didn't even know it was up. I didn't even know it was up. I was like, sure.
Let me see, come on. Those are rookie mistakes. I know you can do better. Come on. Well, we had a little bit of a beef between both teams. Of course, Sabashi thinking that the first game should have been played from scratch, from clean. And I don't agree with it, but hey, we are now here in game 2. If they feel like they didn't deserve this,
Then they're just gonna take this one, indeed.
Yeah, exactly. They should have
Like,
played
they shouldn't
better,
be
and now they
tilting.
can beat them. I mean, we saw it in the last half game
They
in
came
game
back.
1 that they can take it. So now they just have to show us that they actually can, and then there was no real problem.
Yeah, they just don't. They don't have to try and get tilted over the loss, because if you're gonna have to play tilted, you're just gonna make double commits and whatever. Like, it's not gonna work. So I hope they stay positive and try to take this game too.
Well, maybe they can Barry?
Barry?
I was going to say. Okay, maybe they can borrow a little bit of your positivity, Lucy, because they might need it right there. The defense is already standing a little bit stronger than last game. So they are definitely getting warmed up, definitely know what they should be doing, and not giving ILV too much space. Another double commit right there. Sabashi, a last man defending, puts the ball very awkwardly, and Expendable, of course, catches that, and he just makes it 1-0.
Yeah, great goal from Expendable here. He just snipes it to the corner there, and they just couldn't do anything. Bubakash just was helpless there in the air. It was a great shot from Expendable. 1-0, and it's 4 minutes remaining. I mean, they can still get another goal, you know, like Amethyst, they did it before. They scored 5. I thought it was like 5-4 goals, and what was it? Like 1 minute?
5-6, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And there was like 3 goal difference with 30 seconds remaining.
Exactly, so they can do it. They just have to try and keep the defense up, and then the offensive chances will come. And maybe this is a chance. Unfortunate.
Chances taken, chances missed, of course, because that's how it goes. This is Rocket League. After all, you're not able to be the absolute god. You don't have infinite boost. You can't go for every ball, and that's why you're playing in a team of 3. And maybe that's something that Eidolon must also appreciate. Sabashi might have been that person disconnected, might still be, well, disheartened about his loss of the internet, but it is now up to his 2 teammates to just put him in the spot again, to feel comfortable and to play to the best of his ability, regardless of what happened in game 1. And we saw it right there, nice lob, but Expendable is already waiting in the middle, is now looking to get a touch on Sabashi. A fake coming out from Noya does create an opportunity as the ball goes to the middle once again. Sabashi, we see it still a little bit tilted as he backflips quite often right now.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Amethyst are playing a little bit rushed here. They can have so much space, like time on the ball, but they're just like, the ball, and then they just shoot it away. I think they should get more time on the ball and then try to look forward from there.
Looking forward, it is Sabashi on the dribble, almost gets it in, but there's not Noya saving it. The ball back going to the middle, but there is Ross, does get a good touch, but does give the ball away to Kevin. Ball cleared once again, now Booba.
Oh, Bubakash.
Yeah, Booba.
I thought he was gonna get the double, but no, he didn't have enough boost there.
It's already nice coming out from Eidolon Esports to see that they can uphold that pressure. They are continuously attacking and following up on each other's hits, and that's something nice. LV was definitely struggling right there. We saw that, of course, they had the proper rotation, one backboard in order if the ball goes high that they can clear it without having to use too much boost and have one in that. But if it is a continuous attack, it's going to be very hard to stand against it. And right now we see the exact opposite coming out, but that's a free opportunity for Eidolon Esports fully taking control of.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's just a bit messy right now. Oh, Ross almost with a really good shot on that. Foya getting bumped by Kevin there. It's open. Like, they could make it work right now. Kevin is going for the bump. Sabaji going up for the ball. And no, there's no one in that anymore because he went for the demo. Oh. Kevin there to save the day though. Expendable with a questionable touch.
Saving the day is always something nice to do for your team, and it is 1-0, of course. Eidolon Esports will need that goal quickly, because otherwise it might be another 1-goal game. And it will be sad to see it go this way, but Sabashi does try to take control, does try and go for a dribble to make it awkward for ILV, and that's what we like to see. It's not all about banging the ball, it's not about trying to get that ball worked in by your own, you're a team. Sometimes you have to go for a dribble in order to get that ball past defenders to win it in like a numbers game where you can pass towards the middle and easily outplay that last defender.
Exactly. And like, no, the pressure is like starting to grow more for ILV Pink. Like, ILV has like the majority of the pressure here. So, yeah, Amethyst has to try and break out of this pressure and just start the counterattacks. Because they are really physical, so... And as I say that, Ross just gets a goal. 2-0. 13 seconds. I think they're just gonna slam this one into match point.
I think, if anything, Eidolon Esports might be the one needing a little bit of a break in terms of like to reset themselves mentally. I feel like they are struggling and trying to overstep themselves a little bit too much. Whereas in game 1 they were just like, okay, we now have to deal with it, we have to put up with it and just try and make the best out of it. And that's how they came back so strong. And right here we saw touches going poorly, touches going towards ILV Pink, and we just know that they can do it way better. And I still believe that Eidolon Esports does have a chance, potentially might be able to reverse sweep, although I went with ILV Pink.
Yeah, exactly.
It will be tough though.
Yeah, I had for my predictions a 3-2, but ILV Pink is coming out really strong. Eidolon is just coming back really fast. Like, they have good comebacks, but I didn't really see this in game 2. But maybe it's just because they weren't like losing by like 3-4 goals. So we will have to see from them in game 3. Like, I hope they're not getting that much like that tilted, and yeah, I hope they're just playing their best. I hope I can see that.
Else we just gotta share the love, Lucy. Sometimes that's what you need. Give the players a little bit of love,
Exactly.
so they can get back into the game. But
Yeah, but they play well. It's just a
yeah.
couple mistakes. Like, it happens. It happens in every team. It happens in every game. You just have a couple mistakes, and unfortunate they landed on Eidolon here, and the server went down for maintenance again.
Well,
Are you kidding me?
maybe we should explain to people that readying up in the lobby nowadays for Rocket League is kind of needed, because every time you just wait till the end of 60 seconds, there's like a 75% chance of your lobby just disconnecting for some reason.
Yeah.
And it happened as well. So, I mean, for the further reference, maybe because they can ready up once we are done with talking and ready it up ourselves. Just ready up the moment the game ends. That might be easier and nicer, and that will also keep the momentum for both teams to just join into the next game.
Ooh. Shit, I'm having the cough, man.
That is not okay.
Nah, I know. Apparently. What?
No worries. Just try and just join the lobby. I mean, ready up in the lobby. The moment the game is done. That
yeah.
just.
It's fine.
How long do you need? Because I'll just count it. We'll just go until we're done talking, I guess.
Flash.
I'm super sad that one of my lights broke. Literally, it's so dark inside my room right now. I'm big sad. I'm not gonna lie.
I always play with lights off most of the time, so yeah.
Okay. Nice to know. So
I mean, no, not like that.
Do we have to tell them? I think they will join automatically. Yeah, I'll do. Yeah. We ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay, here we go then.
The other team is not showing up. What is this? Oh, never mind.
They're just being salty again, most likely. Or
They're just like, oh shit, we're losing.
No, they're most likely like, how did the casters not agree with us? And
exactly.
Like, yep, but...
yeah. And they're gonna watch this back, and they're just gonna be like, come on, bro.
You know, you don't want to be that person reminded by upcoming casters if they like do cast a bigger tourney and you make it bigger as a player. And you're like, oh, this guy, yeah. Well, that wasn't too nice. Feel about it.
Yeah.
It just continues on. But hey, without further ado, we announced Savage might not have liked that first game, but he seems to be back in the game. He seems to be back to win it. And that's what we like to see and what we want to see. Because now Savage is the guy pushing the ball. Oh, Expandable does get the save though. It is like Savage is willing to fight, but it thing series. Well, very demoralizing game
Yeah,
1 and
exactly.
starting game 2.
Yeah, like game 2 was just a bit like of a new like mind reset, I would say. Like it wasn't really that bad from Eidolon, so they can definitely take this game if they want to. Just as Bubaka's just trying to outplay like every defender he comes up against. Like maybe they should try to go for like the less solo plays and just try to go for the more passes if they can, because it's like so helpful.
Well, might be helpful, but there we have another shot from ILV, and it is just following up one another, and it's very nice to see how this goes. And ILV, of course, does get a ball connection. It is new, no,
Bubakash. And it's an open net. How do they have an open net? Voya just punishing the defense of Gee, I can't speak. But
yeah,
that was
you're not
a
the
really
only one.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I said nu instead of now because of
you said I
Bubakash.
knew. Bubakash?
Bubakash.
Gosh. Okay, but yeah. Exactly. Just like, I think they just are trying to seek the goal too much. Like, Amethyst are trying to get that goal. They're putting too much on the line. Because as you could see, it was open. You don't want your net.
Yeah, well, an open ad is definitely something bad, and a potential pinch goal.
Voya, for sure.
Voya.
It was not
Just putting it slightly wide. That's so sad to see it go. But now Bubakash with a pinch to the middle. Kevin trying to take control. Does get a ball. First connection, and it is expendable. Following it up immediately, pulling that pressure, pulling that defense from Eidolon Amethyst. And I feel like if they can get that leg tackled down, and Eidolon Esports will just, and they will not be able to do anything against ILV with a potential second goal.
He almost scored it top corner, but he just couldn't get the shot right. Unfortunate for Expendable. And Kevin on the other, he's just like, oh yeah, defender in my way, no problem. He's just gonna 50 it right into the net.
Ah, nice. 50-50. It makes it 1-1. Eidolon Esports finally back in the running.
They finally scored a game. Like they finally scored a goal again. They didn't score since game 2. So I hope this will bring their momentum.
I'll potentially bring that momentum up. Positioning from Savage right there, pushing up a little bit too far. Just making it very easy to get one good clear in order to get it cleared away.
Yeah.
Now.
ILV are gonna. They're looking pretty aggressive. Like they're going for the bumps and the demos, and it's working out for them. So maybe Amethyst have to try adapt to the playstyle of ILV and try to avoid.
That's one way, of course, to play, but another way to counter demolition play is just have a very solid rotation in the front line, in the back line, and it's very, very smooth. I think that transition is what's lacking mainly on Eidolon Esports. So costing them some opportunities, costing them goals even. Inside their own net, tons of boost, as we see that Bubakash is now without boost. He had 70 before, but he had to flunk it all in order to try and save it.
Oh, and that was almost another shot from Expendable into the net, but he just missed again. Sabaji going up for the ball. He's just trying to get it for Bubakash. Bubakash just doesn't have the boost for this.
Not having to boost the ball, going forward, and Expendable with a shot going wide. Good.
It's blocked by Sabaji. Save, and he just tries to clear it again. Wow. Oh, that was
Ball now in his control, a very nice
Bubakash
good lob.
Trying to redirect.
Bubakash almost getting it back board, and now Ross can play it to the side. Clinical touch right there. That might have been the goal that Eidolon Amethyst, of course, just compared to last game. But a gut bump coming out there, Expendable way past the ball because of it, and now opportunity again with not Voya trying to place it to the side of the wall. He saw there was one in defense. He tried.
I am just assuming this goes to overtime. Oh, that's another double commit from Amethyst there. That's gonna be very scary.
Scary or not, that is a very high ball. a potential goal attempt, but Amethyst does clear it to the ground. It is OT, as you see.
Yeah, exactly. That was a pretty easy prediction, though. 10 seconds. It's an easy gamble, I would say. But here, they're almost breaking under the pressure of ILV. Bubakos just has, and just read it wrong, and they just lost. And Saba just he rages. I think it was done. Unfortunate there for Bubakos. We can't blame him for that.
Hey, I mean, at least we gotta appreciate that the other people are sportsmanlike and do say GG. Bubakos is, I feel like he might be the guy now trying to settle Sabashi more, and that's why he's still here, not have set GG yet, but he's still here. He's potentially talking to his team, I feel, and I think that is the main thing that's going on right now. But Sabashi, definitely the entire series tilted about that game 1, and it's just sad to see it go this way. I mean, they had a good opportunity right there in that last game. They showed it once again. But yeah, hey,
Bubakos wasn't trying to settle his team. It was
it was apparently just attacking us. But hey, I mean, I know Sabachi was already toxic ever since. I've casted over him many times. He can be very toxic, and this is what I mean. If you are being casted by people that do a lot of casting, they know your background, they know how you evolve, and if you just compare it to this exact same thing, that's going to haunt you, and then you're never going to be safe. So just always be sportsmanlike in whatever team you are, and that's the bottom line. Rocket League is all about having fun. Everybody doesn't enjoy losing, but that doesn't mean that you have to be toxic, that you have to attack the casters that are doing the work to try to make it entertaining. And always say GG to your other team, because they try the hardest to win. If they were the better one, you have to accept it. You have to be able to move on to tomorrow and say, you know what, next time we can get them. And that's the mentality you have to give. And that's what is behind the GG. Not try and be like, oh, that game 1 has to be reset. They still won 2 other games, and that was proof enough that they were better than you.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they got swept, but, like, first game was a bit messy, but, you know, it happens. Like, they still could have tried and, like, won, like, or like win game 2 or 3. Like, they could do that, but they just didn't. And blaming casters for that is just a bit of an unsportsmanship manner or like behavior, but it happens. It was a good sweep though, and in my opinion, for MVP picks or whatever, I would say Expendable was here. Like, he was the one shining out, and he did like most of the work for ILV here.
I don't know. I feel like not Voyable might be a better choice, because
Voyable?
Yeah, he played.
No Voya.
Yeah, same thing.
Voyable.
I mean, he played solid all around. He might not have been the guy going for the most amount of goals, getting the most amount of goals in, but that doesn't mean that you are not the MVP. If you are the one making certain that your team can go for the plays, if you are the defensive backline, if you are the one setting up the entire play, then I feel like you still deserve that MVP title. So I mean, for me, it might be not Voya over Expendable. Expendable, of course, was the guy scoring most overall.
Indeed, but he also set up his teammates a couple times, if I remember correctly, and he played really solid after all. Like, his touches were good, and he just did, in my opinion, he just did everything good. So that's why I picked him. So yeah, I think this wraps it up though. So because we don't really
this series,
yeah, this wraps this series up. It was great to watch. Unfortunately, just the disconnection errors and the tilt, but it happens. Like, not every game is perfect, and not every series is perfect. So we can't really do anything about this.
Well, there's nothing to do but to move on, and I think moving on, we have another series waiting on us on the other side. But what is that without you, or is it?
I mean, I could cast, but I don't know if I want to. Depends.